Hi there, it's Sandra with Brew City Thrift. Today I am at the St. Vincent de Paul in Waukesha. That is the county west of Milwaukee, and we are here to see what they've got on the shelves. The St. Vinny's can overall, sometimes they price things a little higher when they know them to be collectibles or vintage, but that makes it just more challenging. We got to find those hidden treasures. So let's get in there and let's hit it.
We're going to start where the boxes are. I do sometimes pick up decorative boxes, sometimes tins. This looked like potentially a British tin, but it is contemporary. Some vintage British tins can be nice finds. Here we have a wooden box. It is monogrammed, so hard sell, but sometimes you can make it work. In this case, it is a jewelry box. It's $3.99. Lightweight materials. I like the style, but with the monogram and the lightweight wood, I decided to pass. And then here we have a Snoopy box. This is vintage, likely vintage. I really like the snowball scene, the snowball fight. That's fun. And it could be a cute box for a holiday gift, so I put it in my cart to think about it for a minute. Slow panning in the vases and planters area. There's a lot here and there's a wide variety to look through. So the first thing that is going to draw me close to pick up is this planter here. I just like the design. It's pretty contemporary though. Next to it is this embossed floral vase. It's a white ceramic piece. Back here is a columnar vase. It looks like it could be from Japan. I do like the transfer pattern and the color scheme there. This vase, I like it for its simplicity. I was hoping it had a mark on the bottom. It doesn't. Sometimes simple is best. Up here we have a Kokopelli vase, Southwestern style. Behind it is a swirled blue ceramic planter. And here is a Demdaco bud vase. Demdaco is a brand that I do look for. And then I see this one. It has a bamboo pattern. It's got a number on the bottom. It's kind of a nice thicker quality. I definitely think this is vintage, even though it's not marked with a brand on the bottom. I do really like that. I think I'm going to take that with me. Going back, this has a very 1980s look with that peach color too. We've got a bud vase with an implied rose, a pink rose on it. And here we have a large wooden vase. I like wooden vases. If you watch me, you see that I do pick them up not infrequently when I find them. This one, I'm feeling around the rim to see if there are chips. There are some rough spots on the bottom. We can see that this is made by the Vase Man. His name appears to be Charlie something, and if the 80 there is the year it was made, it would have been 1980, and it is made out of birch wood. This is a cool piece, and I'm going to keep it in my cart and think about it for just a bit. More vases and planters to go. This I thought might be Williamsburg. It is Pfaltzgraff. Here we have an Isaac Mizrahi vase. I think I looked at it before. This one looks to be, it says something like India Madari or something. I don't know that brand. This looks like it could have some age, but it is contemporary. Up here is a pretty Victorian style vase with the embossed elements on it. It is a heart shape and very pretty. That style of vase often seems to be chipped when you find it in a Goodwill. And then I saw on a lower shelf this is a piece of crate and barrel pottery. This is only $1.69. It is a very nice cabbage shaped planter, and crate and barrel sells well for me, so I put it in my cart. Going back to this shelf, here is yet another white embossed planter. This one has tulips and a floral theme. I do like it. No marking on the bottom, but it is a nice shape, and I'm going to think about it for a bit. Only $2.69. Not sure. Moving on, I see this next to it. It looks like a teleflora or floral company basket, ceramic, quite large. Back here is an iridescent, looks like it's glass. This is by Teleflora, and it is a pretty blue, kind of a teal blue, aqua blue. Down here is a larger striped vase, and next to it, now this is something that's more my style, more my thing. This is a leaf imprint vase in sort of a drip glaze, brown drip glaze piece of pottery. Makes me think mid-century or boho, definitely vintage feel to it. It's a little bit, I like it, I just wish it had had more leaf imprints on it. Taking another look at that embossed tulip vase. Nestled among the vases, I almost overlooked it, is this green glass. It is a pretty mug, and it's only $1.69. Looks to be hand blown, and of course an applied handle. I just like the green color here. It's obviously, I obviously like it because it pretty much matches my purse. It's a nice spring green, and I like the lines on this mug, and I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure who the maker is, but I thought about it for a good long minute. Well, these are kind of cool. These look like depictions of popular Santa, the way Santa looked in these different years, 1872, 1895, 1897. And they looked like wooden, hand-carved wooden Santas, which can be a good pickup. So I do look at hand-carved wooden Santas, and I thought those were kind of cool. Hope you also noticed the yellow tag and green tag sign. This is a vintage Indiana glass ginger jar. It's in the frosted blue color. They've got it priced a little higher than I would want to pay. I thought these little guys are pretty interesting. St. Vinny's must think they're something special. They've got them at $13.99 each. They're little soft sculpture elves or leprechauns, brownies, something like that. Super fun, but a little more than I wanted to pay. Here's a really pretty metal gooseneck teapot. It's etched, the design is etched and accented with gold. When I've picked these up before, they've been made in Israel, Israeli pieces. This is a very nice one. Again, though, priced higher than I want to pay here at St. Vinny's. Here's a lovely daisy and button clear glass serving bowl or salad bowl. Very pretty. Maybe L.E. Smith or EAPG. This is a nice mid-century looking ceramic spoon rest in the lovely 1970s avocado green. Down here we have a unicorn brass bell for $5.99 and a wooden truck painted nicely with strawberries. And next to it is something that I am not sure what this is. It's, somebody help me. Is it a hookah? It looks like it's for smoking, but I don't know what that is. Down here we've got a Tom and Jerry set, a Christmas Tom and Jerry milk glass set. The cups say Old Lang Syne. I think this is really cool. I kind of like that set. And right here, oh, I love this. This is a red Cinnabar Asian plate. It's $27.99. It looks like it's very busy. I think there's a dragon and a phoenix on it. Back here for $49.99, we've got a lovely cake plate with chandelier drops on it. Wow. And a bear. Got some Pyrex here, and they are for that larger bowl is $44.99. I don't do a lot with Pyrex because I don't know the patterns very well, but look like a fun one. Here we've got some milk glass, maybe some Fenton. Here we've got a gilded incense burner, Asian, that might be a food dog on the top. Here's a pretty vintage pink glass bowl. It's footed. We've got a, oh, I've picked one of these up before. This is a sun-kissed juicer. It's vintage. It is a nice heavy glass one. I do like it, but for $8.99, again, just a little steep for me for resale, but a very nice piece. Oh, and there's a chip on it. $8.99 still though, huh? I mean, we're really getting a treat here at the St. Vinny's to see so many cool collectibles. I'm really enjoying myself, even though many of them are just priced a little bit too high for me. That was a very pretty green vintage glass plate. Here is something I probably should have picked up. This could be an antique. It's a Marston's crock. There is damage on it, but it is only $10.99, and these go for in good condition for $45-50. So nice, and I do love me a good crock. It was a nice piece. Back here we've got a Francoma teapot. I already have that one, so I'm going to leave it for another Francoma pottery collector. Yeah, it is a very nice piece. I picked up some Francoma recently, a Francoma trivet I found for just like a couple dollars. Here they know they're Francoma, but Francoma is an affordable collectible. You can find inexpensive pieces. I do like this teapot, but as I mentioned, I already have it. And there's a chip on the spout, so it's going to go back on the shelf. I am being stared at by an army of precious moments. We're in the figurines area. Again, I am not a big figurines person. I do like when they're more abstract, like these Demdaco willow tree figurines. And then I saw this, and honestly, this is something I'm really excited to find because it is a little tea bag holder. I drink tea every morning, and I have one exactly like that that is starting to get chipped. And so I picked that one up for me. On this upper shelf, I saw this owl staring down at me, and I do like white ceramic animals for winter decoration. I do use them in my own home decor. This one seemed to have a little bit of age. It looks to be chalkware or perhaps plaster, and it's got glass yellow eyes, which I thought was pretty cool. So I just like the look of it. It's a little bit scuffed, but I think that it's a nice piece, so I'm going to take that one with me. A ceramic horse, and down here we've got a music box that is a wooden plaque. It's a hot air balloon, very 1960s, 1970s, for only $3.99. Here's an optic illusion bowl. I like it, but I'm going to move on. Up here, we've got some nice ceramic birds. Yes, as I suspected, that's Andrea by Sadek. I do like the quality of Andrea by Sadek ceramic birds, and depending on the bird, some of them are bringing higher prices, but many of them don't sell as well as I think they should, quite honestly. I think they're nice pieces. Like this red-headed woodpecker, I think should bring a nice price, but I'm going to leave those behind. I spy this orange chalkware cat on a pile of books, and I just think this is so sweet. I love this cat. I just love that face. And the fact that he's sitting on books and that he's chalkware, that to me is super cool, and it's in the price range that I'm looking for. I'm looking for those overlooked bargains, and that is definitely one of them. And this little pig is also very, very cute. It is a toothpick holder, it looks like. Only $3.49. I'm really thinking about it, but he ends up going back on the shelf. I mentioned earlier that hand carved wooden Santas are something I keep my eye open for. I thought the set might be something, but I decided to move on. This Blue Sky Pottery house looks like it has a chip. I think it's blue sky, I'm not sure. And then this cool ceramic elephant, I like the design very much, was something I wanted to take a look at. This looks like an area with some Asian items. And then I noticed this is a foo dog incense burner with, it's all white ceramic. And I don't know what it is. I'm kind of obsessed with these lately, I guess. I decide for the price, this is going to come home with me, and I think I'm going to find someone who's going to want it. Behind it was the celadon green ceramic egg. Look at this vase. It's another example of that cinnabar red intaglio designs where they carve into the material for that design. I think that's really striking, really beautiful piece. We got some more Asian themed items. Well, this is a piece of marble that is hand carved, and it's made into a little box, a lidded box. Here we have a lacquer box that opens up, looks almost like a little bento box on the inside. Had some cranes on it. And here we have Heather Goldminc for Blue Sky Pottery. This is a Heather Goldminc seahorse. It's a plaque that hangs on the wall, and I like Heather Goldminc's style and her things, and this price is right. It's only $2.99, so I'm going to pick that up. That's going to come with me. Back on the shelf, more to see here. I love the hand painting on these tiles. That's a really pretty flower. The back makes it look like it's got some age. It's got a little felt pad there, and there's a match with another kind of flower, the same, looks like the same artist and the same kind of tile, and those are really, really pretty. I like that match set, and again, the price is right at only $1.99, oh, $1.69 each, so those are going to go in the cart and come with me. There's still a lot more to see here. Oh my goodness, we've got a 3-footed bowl, ba-dum-bum, literally. Here's looks like a Mexican ceramic frame. I thought this was a trinket box, but it might be a music box. It's got Stardust listed there, so Valentine's Serenade, so possibly a ceramic music box playing the Hoagie Carmichael song Stardust. And then we've got this fuse glass. This looks to me like a votive holder, and I do really well with fused glass. This is a pretty fun piece, and again, the price is right, so I'm picking it up. These shelves have some nice larger pieces on the top. I kind of like that gold deer. Down here, I noticed this mask. It's a wooden mask. It looks like it could be, I'm not sure what the culture it is that it's from, but it is nice, so took a quick look at that. This looked like a Mexican hand painted bowl. It's enameled, $15.99. Woo! Well, St. Vinny sure thinks it's something special. I like it too. I'm looking for those bargains. A little ceramic bowl there. I like pottery jugs. That was kind of a nice one there. And then I pick up this frog. I kind of love this frog. I think he's so cool, and it looks like he's raku with that black bottom with the look of the glazes there. So he's going to go in my cart. The cute little raku frog. And behind him was this pottery goblet. This is handmade, hand signed. And I do pretty well with pottery goblets. I kind of love them. The price is right at only about $4, so it's coming with me. So I wanted to give you a sense of how huge this store is. I think the last time I was here, I told you I was going to do this. This is a huge store. They renovated it. They have extended many of the shelves. They still have furniture here. It is just enormous. It's ginormous. Something for everyone is here. Okay, it is time for a cart review. We got some cool things. Now, this is a roll of wrapping paper, and I've got a couple other office things like some paper, and those sunflowers are also a personal thing. But I thought this Peanuts Charlie Brown cardboard box was a nice piece, but I think I'm going to leave it behind. I will take this ceramic food dog incense burner. I am into food dog incense burners lately, I guess. I like this bamboo style vintage bud vase. I think it's really, really nice. I don't know the... Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to leave it behind because it's got a crack. It's going back on the shelf. No cracks on the Crate and Barrel cabbage leaf bowl, so that's going to come with me. As is this fused glass votive holder with a blue bottom and yellow, white, and black accents. This little white ceramic leaf tea bag holder is going to be a replacement to one I already have. This white ceramic owl with the yellow glass eyes, looks to be vintage, is coming home with me, as are these hand-painted floral tiles in a sort of matching set because they look to be the same artist. They look like they're vintage. I think they're super cool. Gonna bring this pomander. This is a Takahashi ceramic pomander. Maybe I forgot to get it on film, on video when I first picked it up. Anyway, I love the butterflies. I love the pretty floral pattern on it, so that's coming with me, as is this Blue Sky Heather Goldminc seahorse plaque, wall plaque. And I think it is vintage. I think that was made in 2000, so it's 25 years old now. I love this orange tabby cat sitting on the books. That little chalkware piece is adorable, and it is coming home with me for sure. Look at that face. And then this hand-thrown pottery goblet, always a great to find. It's signed, and it's got kind of a mid-century look. It could be 1960s, 70s, maybe later, but it's definitely cool. And I love my little raku frog. He's so adorable. He is from South Africa, it looks like, from the tag on the bottom, and adorable. Love him.
Okay, it was a lot of window shopping because a lot of the really cool things, of course, they knew they were cool and priced accordingly. I really like the littles that I got, and I'm happy with some of those, you know, just some of those quirky little items, but nothing outstanding today. That's okay. We got to see a lot of very, very cool things. So hope you enjoyed the window shopping. Like my channel, subscribe, and come back again. Thrift on. We will do this again.